Hello, DM Philosopher here, Matt's the name. Just going to go over the latest pack here. What we've got is the Dwarven Mine Part 3. So this can be a standalone, you don't have to have the other packs, but it can definitely be added to the other packs to create a more in-depth mining experience. So let's just jump in here. Well, first of all, we've got two battle mats in this pack. So there's the Mine Part 3, as well as a large chamber battle mat. So it's just a single very large chamber. So anyway, let's jump in and have a look at this pack. So this is the dark gridded map. You can see that there's you wind in and you come to a large chamber, another large chamber, and then you wind your way to an exit. It's similar-ish to Mine Pack 2, but just the scale of these chambers is a little, and the dimensions are a bit different and the like. So it feels and looks different and does stand on its own two legs. So this is the dark gridded map. Here's the dark gridless map, the light gridded map, and the light gridless map. Again, you can see the difference, or the detail. Sorry, the detail in this map. So if we if we go back to the gridded map, if you're on a VTT, then you can definitely see that on a tactical close-up level that there is ample detail for your characters to maneuver through. So that's the first mat. My packs always come with point of view shots, which make good visual aids, really help set the scene and to allow the characters to see and experience the scenes from within it, so they can see what the characters can see and so on. And you can definitely see it's quite atmospheric and claustrophobic, really. So that's pretty standard for a mine. But this steps through the map, sort of coming in from the south and then working its way through to the northern exit. I've also provided some oblique angles here just to help sort of show the locations in some detail. I've got exactly the same point of view shots. They're identical, except that they are lit and not in that sort of dark shade. So it's exactly the same. Now, you could use this if you really want to show some of the detail, or you could provide different handouts for those characters with dark vision, and they can see better than those characters that don't have dark vision. The second map is the large chamber. So it's just got a single entrance in from the left hand side here, and then it expands the whole rest of the map. So this is a very large space, as dwarves would quite happily be investing in, and it's surrounded by mining structures and pulleys and lever platforms and the like, as well as platforms up high. So you get definitely a good space for a boss fight, or for characters to sneak around through the surrounding piles of debris and mining structures and so on like that. So a very interesting space that could be used in many different ways. So that was the dark gridded map. This is the dark gridless map, and the light gridded map, and the light gridless map. So definitely you can see these higher platforms up on the top, the right hand side, and the bottom in the light. In the dark it's a bit harder to see, so that's kind of where you can sort of play on the character's dark vision and the like, so that the people with dark vision can obviously see those platforms a bit easier, because these dark shadows up the top aren't hindering their eyesight. But definitely an ominous large chamber. The platforms up high have obviously give advantage if there's people up there, or if they've got dark vision, then there could be a nasty surprise for the characters. Here's a point of view shot from up on one of the platforms, and then I've got a shot from the other side as well from the platforms. So if the characters manage to sneak in there and climb up there and await to ambush or to observe some sneaky activity, great. Then you can see what the characters can see, or you can give them these handouts. So exactly the same point of view shots, just without the filters. So again, now those platforms up high are easily seen, very clearly seen. So no nasty surprises for those characters with dark vision. And again, we've got some mining carts, some platforms and pulleys and ropes and the like, for lifting, you know, the stone into the carts. So that is the Dwarven Mine Part 3. You can see that comes with two battle mats, so it's quite a good pack, and when combined with the other Dwarven Mine packs, you can create a very in-depth mine experience. So that can be found on RPG Now. I'll post a link to that underneath my YouTube clip as well. And yeah, I hope that expands your gaming experience. Hopefully it gives the Dwarven Mines some character and life, which you can fill with all sorts of horrible creatures. Otherwise, thanks for listening. Hope your gaming is improved. Thanks for listening.